Let's take a look at the letter U design. You can see there are small grid sections here. These can be stitched with the buttonhole stitch. This area is larger, so we can fill it in with the satin stitch. Then add a row of backstitch around the edge to give it a neat, clean finish. Let's start by demonstrating the outermost row. Using color number 1 floss, 3 strands. Bring the needle up at the upper left. This first stitch doesn't need to be inside the border. Then take the needle down at the bottom of the first grid section. Don't pull the thread tight. Hold it down with your finger. This makes the next stitches easier. Then bring the needle up along the top line. This forms a buttonhole. Let's stitch another one. Take the needle down directly below the second line. Bring it up at the top. Always make sure the needle passes through the loop. This is what forms the buttonhole, locking it firmly in place. Take the needle down at the third line. Bring it up at the top. This forms another buttonhole. Always take the needle down below the vertical line, then bring it up at the top. Following these steps, complete the rest of this outer row. Take the needle down just outside the outer edge. The outer row of buttonhole stitch is complete. Now let's look at the inner section. This can be filled in with the satin stitch. Using color number 4, floss, 4 strands. This section is a bit long, so we can divide it into a few sections. This makes it much easier. For example, stitch one section here first, then stitch another section below. Divide it into smaller parts. The finished result will look much neater compared to trying to stitch the whole thing in one go. Dividing it into sections like this and stitching one part at a time makes it much less challenging, and the result will be much more even and tidy. Let me demonstrate. Bring the needle up right next to this stitch. Take it down on the left. Then bring it back up on the right. Take it down on the left again. Following the right up, left down method, stitch each section in order. This section is complete. Now let's stitch the second section. Bring the needle up right next to the previous stitch, still using the right up, left down method. Continue stitching. Don't pull the thread too tight when stitching. If you pull too tight, the stitches will look stiff and puckered. The satin stitch is now complete. Now let's add a row of backstitch around the edge. This gives the border a neater, cleaner look. Using color number 1 floss, 3 strands. Bring the needle up here. Take it down about 1 stitch length ahead. Then bring it up ahead of that. Take it back down. Keep the stitch spacing consistent. This gives you a smooth, even line. Take the needle down. The back stitch edging is complete. Let's look at the overall finished result.